This is the type of stuff that get me lit. This would get me lit right here. This the stuff that get me lit. I'm in the studio. I ain't really wanna, fire up no equipment. Hold on. Let me hold this thing vertically real quick. Let's do something. Let's do something different. I'm on the phone in the studio. I'm in the phone in the studio. I done left my mic at my girl house. One of my mics. I ain't set up. I was about to come in here and get set up, but better late than never. Better late than never. You know what I'm saying? Let's move this down here a little bit. Let's talk. Let's talk. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. My guy Craig Calloway hit me. Shout out my dog Craig. He said, LB, you ain't hear what happened? I'm talking about the Josiah Scott thing. Because look, the Josiah Scott thing, you know what I mean, almost drove me up a wall. I don't know what the plans is for Josiah Scott. I don't know what the plans is for safety real quick. But I know what the plans is for the offense now. You know what I mean? Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. In case you've been hiding under a rock, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you tap into Print Champs. Get your ski mask Howie shirts via Print Champs. Big Print Champs on deck. Yeah, get your ski mask Howie shirts. You know what I'm saying? That's a crispy one right there. Make sure you tap in. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get your, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get it. Make sure you get your Jalen Hurts, the job's not done tee. With each purchase of the tee, you get the Hurts season hat at a discounted rate. Stream all the music. I'm feeling real good. The loss kind of got to me to the, what happened with the Jets. The loss kind of got to me. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my lucky Brandon Graham. The loss kind of got to me, what happened with the Jets. I ain't going to even hold you. It was abysmal. It was abysmal. But the Philadelphia Eagles just signed Julio Jones to a one-year deal. And that speaks volumes to what we're trying to do. That speaks volumes to who we think we are. And that speaks volumes about the slot wide receiver position moving forward. I don't think that Quez Watkins will be a Philadelphia Eagle much longer. I think Quez Watkins is actively on the block, because if you could give me an outside that has A.J. Brown, Julio Jones, and Devontae Smith in the slot, and Oz getting some of them reps every now and then, it's looking spooky. It's looking real spooky. Now, this is the thing, though. Now, we know Julio Jones has had his injury situations. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to sit here and act like Julio is being brought in to save the day, because that's not the case. That's not where Julio Jones is in his career right now. Where Julio Jones is he's trying to be a distraction, and he's trying to come up with the timely possession catches that we need him to come up with. I think Julio still got some in the tank, but injuries have plagued Julio Jones. They've plagued Julio Jones. Make no mistake about this. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are looking to improve in the red zone with this move, and they're looking to send a message and say, like, a lot of guys' days are numbered right now. A lot of guys' days are numbered right now. Now, I will say this. The Julio Jones signing today does not fix play calling, nor can he play safety. So in some regards, it's a bit confusing as to why this move was made, if you want me to keep it tall. But, at the end of the day, the move was made. The move is the move. The move is the move. I can see Julio Jones being a force in the red zone, and I can see Julio Jones creating more opportunities for other wide receivers. Now, this is what has to happen. The biggest myth. You got Donovan McNabb running around here. Donovan McNabb running around here saying Jalen Hurts need to spread the ball around. When you look at the targets, Smitty had more targets. You know what I mean? I think AJ had 9 targets, and Dallas Goedert also had 9 targets. It was pretty much, Swift had 9 targets. It was pretty much spread around. So all Jalen Hurts got to do is continue being him. That's the bottom line, man. That's the bottom line. Continue being you, and all the things that's supposed to happen for us is going to happen for us. Now, would I much rather would have liked some safety news to break out? Absolutely, because we're not hurting for wide receivers. But Julio Jones is a chess piece, man. You'll never be out of wide receivers, bro. Julio Jones is a chess piece. Now, are the Philadelphia Eagles telling us something that we don't know? Is somebody secretly injured? I doubt it, but this is what I know. This Julio Jones thing is a big deal for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is great, great news for the Philadelphia Eagles. It shows that the organization is constantly willing to put winning pieces around our team so we can do the best job and put the best product out there on the field, Sunday. And Howie knows, Howie is a master at marketing and PR. After an ugly loss, Let's wash the taste out of the fan base mouth immediately and get them ready for this Kelly Green game. Let's sign Julio Jones. Let's refocus. Let's refocus. I'm confident against the Miami Dolphins. I know that a win of this magnitude next week against the Miami Dolphins says a lot to the NFL. It says that this team is for real because people think Miami more serious than us. Make no mistake. People think Miami is a more serious football team than us. They got us, they don't know if we contenders or not because we lost to the Jets. They are questioning our membership to being contenders because we lost to the Jets. This is a week-to-week league, man. A week-to-week league. I'll tell you. After we spanked Miami, the Philadelphia Eagles the favorite. The Philadelphia Eagles the favorite. Because who in the NFC beat a team of that caliber? Who? Who would have beat a team of that caliber? You know what I mean? Who would have? Julio Jones coming over here is big. I feel like AJ Brown vouched for him. You know what I mean? They former teammates in Tennessee. You know what I mean? And for people who think that we're force-feeding AJ Brown, you got to get over it, man. Linda, thank you for the super chat. It don't be a bad investment. Love the content. Let's go. It's definitely not a bad investment. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate you, Linda. All love, You know what I mean? And for the people that think AJ Brown getting force-fed the ball, I mean, you want a dog or you don't? You want a dog or you want a puppy? What do you want? What are you looking for so we can go get it for you? What are you looking for? Because AJ Brown don't have 10 receptions in a single game this year, yet he's second in receiving yards. I don't think nobody's going to catch Tyreek Hill. That just is what it is. Again, AJ Brown does not have a 10 reception game, but he's second in receiving yards. You tell me the game where AJ Brown was just featured. Come on, bro. We working within the offense. And again, I tell you this, you cannot complain about targets if you dropping passes. You can't do that. You can't complain about targets if you're dropping passes. AJ Brown had 3 or 4 straight games of 125 yards. He can complain about whatever he want to complain about. We used to pray to have a guy that dominant on the outside. We used to pray and beg for it. Now you got AJ, Smitty, and Julio. Who are these Philadelphia Eagles? You know what I mean? And what have you done with the old ones who didn't used to make these type of moves on the offensive side of the ball? You know what I'm saying? I give the move a grade of an A. Other people might have wanted to focus on other needs, but this was a guy just sitting home. We didn't have to trade for Julio. This was a guy just sitting home. So I don't want to hear no other organizations complaining about their teams not making moves because dude was on the couch. On the couch. I think a move is still about to be made. You know what I'm saying? You got a guy sitting on the couch that everybody had access to. Everybody had access to Julio Jones. We ain't wasting no pick there. Quez about to be bundled up in the package. Probably with Rashard Penny because we not using him. Or Derek Barnett. Somebody going to be in the package. A player in the pick for a safety that can help change what's going on the back end of this team. You don't need a safety as bad as you think. You know what I mean? But it would be nice. It would be nice. I personally rather take a linebacker that could cover over a safety. I'd rather take a linebacker that could cover over a safety. I'm telling you, man, because this matchup against the Miami Dolphins, from what I've seen, these guys will attack the middle of the field with reckless abandon. And we don't have the linebackers that could cover down there. We don't. Cool Eagle, thank you for the super chat. The NFC East is dookie, and I hope that how weak competition and they are don't affect us going to the playoffs. Right, I'm not worried about the East. I'm not worried about winning the division. That's the Eagles are going to win the division. I'm not worried about winning the division. You know what I'm saying? I'm worried about winning the Super Bowl. We already know we're the most talented team in the division. We're going to win the division. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about that. I honestly don't see us losing the division game this year. I think the Commanders will play us tougher than anybody. Dallas is always going to play us tough. But you know what I mean? I think we're going to take their pride after we beat them. And then, it is what it is after that. I just don't see us losing a divisional game. This is more so about, getting that number 1 seed for real, for real. That's why yesterday hurt. That's why the game to the Jets hurt. Or the day before yesterday, that really hurt. You know what I'm saying? That really hurt. You got to get to Tua, bro. You cannot give Tua all day. Tua and Tyreek Hill. You got to bracket Tyreek Hill. I would try to take Tyreek Hill off the game plan. I'm glad Slay got some rest and he's going to be ready for this one. You know what I mean? You got to take Tyreek Hill out of the game. Some way, somehow. I believe we're going to be able to stop the run, but you got to take Tyreek Hill out the game. You got to take Tyreek Hill out the game, bro. It's mandatory, bro. He is the one player in the NFL that just cannot be stopped, for real, on the offensive side of the ball. Almost everybody else can be stopped. Tyreek Hill and probably Justin Jefferson and probably Devontae Adams, you know what I mean? They're borderline unstoppable. But Tyreek Hill is at the top of that list for me in terms of unstoppable wide receivers in the league. And the Philadelphia Eagles need to put a hat on 10. We can't let 10 run wild. We can't let the big splash plays happen. We can't turn over the ball. The more time you give this offense of the Miami Dolphins time with the ball, that's the more time that you write in your own obituary. Because it just takes one snap, 80-yard bomb. They're dangerous like that. We gotta be disciplined. I'm telling y'all, bro, this is the biggest game of the season coming up. This is the biggest game of the season for the Eagles coming up. Had we would have beat the Jets, I wouldn't have felt that way. But this is the biggest game of the season coming up. Straight like that, the big one. This is the big one because if you beat them, respect got to get put back on your name immediately. Let's let the disrespect only last 7 business days. We're in the business of that. It's a week-to-week league. We're in the business of letting disrespect last 7 business days. We don't carry on disrespect. You know what I mean? You're not going to have to worry about us. Julio joining the practice squad. Jones expected to be elevated quickly. Yeah, Julio going to the practice squad. We about to cut somebody or something. We about to make some room for Julio. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. And this is why it's good to be a Philadelphia Eagles fan. This is why. This is why it's good to be a Philadelphia Eagles fan. We lost this week. If you won this week and you was happy, especially if you're on the NFC East, the happiness is done. The happiness is done. Now we're about to start hearing all of the preposterous things saying how washed up he is, how he's not going to be effective. The happiness is done. The happiness is done. Y'all had y'all fun. Quez to the IR. Quez going to IR. We got to get Quez out of the building, bro. I mean, I guess if Quez going to IR, you still want to keep him around. Julio Jones made sense. But but it is what it is. LB, let me get that hat, bro. Which one? You want this one? This is a white joint right here. You know what I'm saying? I got a silver one right here. Silver her season joint. I got all flavors, man. Go on the website, man. Big Print Champs. Use code Bully10. Order your Hurt Season hat. All flavors. Order your Ski Mask Howie shirt. All of that. All of that, man. Go in there and order. It's all. Listen. I got it in. I got it in. Lucky Graham. We about to go. Listen, and people want to talk about this schedule. People want to talk about the schedule right now. You know what I mean? The next, 10 games or 8 games, how we're going to struggle. Because you got, starting with Miami, then you got Washington again. You got the Bills. You got the Cowboys. You got the Chiefs. I want that, dog. I want all of that smoke. I want all of that smoke. I want to go into the playoffs already proven, already knowing that we could beat these guys. I want all of that smoke, bro. I want to see just how good we are. All of that smoke, man. I want it all, bro. I'm not ducking no fades, bro. I want all the hard matchups because this is what I know after starting 5-1. We haven't seen the real Philadelphia Eagles yet. They need to be revealed. They need to be revealed. We haven't seen them yet. We know they're not as bad as what we saw against the Jets. We know that for a fact. And we know we're not as good as what we saw against the Patriots. We also know that for a fact. Where are we and who are we? Offensive play calling need to settle in. I think Sean Desai is actually getting better. You know what I'm saying? The Jets were struggling to move the ball with a makeup defensive supporting cast. The Rams ain't scoring in the second half. The Eagles were on the verge to not allowing points. You know what I'm saying? Well, to not allow points for like the next 6 quarters in a row. Nobody ain't scored a touchdown on us. So Desai is finding things. Desai is getting guys whipped into shape. Brian Johnson is different, man. I can't wait to look at the All-22. You know what I'm saying? I want to see where Brian Johnson, like the first 19 plays, we went on that long drive that soaked up the whole first quarter. It was some creative plays in there. You seen Smitty in the backfield running Texas routes. This offense could really reach another level. I see it scratching and clawing to be great. But players also got to perform. You know what I'm saying? Players also got to perform. Players also got to perform. And this Philadelphia, man, we got no problem. I'll say it time and time again. We got no problem with holding nobody accountable in Philly. No problem. You know what I mean? Cowboys fans was tagging me all yesterday. Had that same energy for your quarterback as you had as Dak Prescott. Well, I keep trying to tell y'all, bro, it is not the same. Jalen Hurts is a 25-year-old, conference title winning, Super Bowl playing and quarterback. All pro. Dak Prescott ain't none of that. And he's 30 years old. So my critique for Jalen Hurts is way different than what it is for Dak Prescott. Jalen Hurts has already surpassed Dak Prescott in terms of football accomplishments. So you want me to be mad at a player, ladies and gentlemen, and this is for the Eagles fans too, the Eagles fans that think, you know what I mean, we're supposed to hold this type of ill will towards Jalen Hurts over the performance. How mad do you want me to be at a guy who lost 2 games out of his last 25 starts? I know he played bad. But he just lost his 2nd game out of his last 25 regular season starts. How mad do you want me to be at this guy? How mad do you want me to be at this guy? I can't be mad at a guy who does stuff like that. I'm sorry. I can't be mad at him. I just can't be mad at him. Especially since I know how far he could take us. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen him take us to the Super Bowl. We're just trying to win one now. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to win one now. It's 907 people in the building, y'all. My bad. I see y'all tight. I can't see all the messages. I can't see all the messages. What's up with the chat, though? I see my guy, Don. The only ones, y'all know how I look when you send a super chat, that they highlight those. They need to start highlighting random ones so I can read random ones. But yeah, man, I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I don't understand how mad you want me to be at that guy. Make it make sense, because I'm gonna always keep it funky. You know what I mean? I'm not mad. Like you talking about a guy who lost his first road game in 10 tries. McNabb never won 10 straight road games. In fact, there's only like 4 guys in the history to do it. And one of them is the legendary quarterback from the Jets. I'm drawing a blank. Not a lot of people do that. It's like, listen, man, I respect Donovan McNabb. I respect what Donovan McNabb did for the city during those years. But I can't help but think that he's just like a hater low-key, bro. I can't help but think it. Donovan McNabb comes out on, I think he goes on WIP radio and says that since A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts back and forth on the sideline, we've been force-feeding A.J. Brown the ball. I mean, but why you ain't say that? Why you wait till we lose if you felt that way? You talking about like 3 or 4 games done passed. Why are you waiting now? Why are you trying to pile it on after a loss? Why? Donovan McNabb is no longer the greatest quarterback in Eagles history. He's no longer the greatest quarterback in Eagles history. That's the bottom line. No longer the greatest quarterback in Eagles history to me. He don't hold the passing yards record. You know what I mean? Carson Wentz got that. We're going to talk. He don't hold the passing yards record. He don't hold the rushing touchdown record. Jalen Hurts got that. Yeah, he got most passing touchdowns in the season still. He got most franchise passing yards, yeah. But that comes from a long tenure in the same spot. Jalen Hurts will have all of that by the time his career done. He'll have all of that. There's nothing McNabb has done that Jalen Hurts hasn't. I don't even think McNabb was ever all-pro. Those records are disappearing. And every time a new one disappears, he hates on something. You know what I'm saying? He hates on it, man. A lot of people are going to say McNabb is the one. McNabb is the greatest quarterback in Eagles history. I'm not going to argue it, man. But I'm telling you right now. That it's Jalen Hurts. It's Jalen Hurts. Then in third place is Nick. Then in second place is Nick Foles. I got McNabb 3. Man. And I'm not going to have you over the dude that won the ring. I ain't going to do that. I'm not going to have you over Nick Foles, who actually won it. I'm not going to have you that. How can I have you over somebody who got a statue? He had a statue at the building. I can't hold you over him. I can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of hating, man. Like these quarterbacks love talking, but won't you go be a quarterback coach or something since you got so much information to give to the game? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But I'm looking forward to seeing what this offense brings to the table with adding Julio Jones. What's the plan? What's the plan? Because if Quez is going on IR, you lost you a speedster, and you added a big possession catch guy who might have lost his step. It's natural. He up there now in age. Hamstrings haven't been the best to him. The name right now is bigger than the player. When the last time we saw Julio Jones go ham? When the last time we seen it? When the last time we seen Julio Jones go ham? The name is absolutely bigger than the player right now. So, with that being said, I'm looking forward to, seeing how this thing pan out. Cowboys better than the Eagles based off what? Y'all was sweating bullets last night, bro. Y'all was sweating bullets last night. Sweating bullets last night. Don't tag me. Y'all need to tag a Chargers fan. Y'all ain't do nothing to me. Y'all handled y'all business. That's what Y'all handled y'all business. Congratulations, bro. Y'all handled y'all business. Y'all won the mid-off. 20-17. Y'all acting like y'all put them in the dirt. Y'all acting like y'all put them boys in the dirt. I wasn't impressed last night. I'm going to keep it tall. I'm going to keep it a stack. I wasn't impressed. Y'all ain't sacking to the first quarter. That defensive line looking real mortal. Y'all was saying y'all was legendary. Dak Prescott still don't got a 300-yard passing game. I wasn't impressed. I think Dak put it on his back, though, for sure. I keep it a bean about that, but was it impressive? No. Y'all back was against the wall. Y'all crawled and y'all scratch and claw. Good for y'all. But we gonna see y'all, bro. And y'all know we don't like y'all. And y'all know we know y'all soft. So we gonna see y'all. You know what I mean? And y'all soft. Y'all soft. I like the way my defense is trending. I'm telling y'all, I like the way my defense is trending right now. And a lot of these teams with these high-power offenses, the defense is trending at the right time. Let's talk about that. The defense has been really good the last 2 weeks. No, we didn't get the turnovers we were getting earlier in the year, but the defense has been playing really sound. So it's about time we see some of these guys. We see some of these Dolphins. You know what I mean? We see some of these Chiefs. We see some of these Cowboys. All these guys who think that they offense just move the ball at will. It's about time that our defense see some of these guys. Let's see. Because the more reps that we get on the field, the more that you understand that you can't run the ball on us and you're going to have to throw it, the more we settle in, the more we get better. You know what I mean? I love passing reps. I love them passing reps because it always looked rocky at first in the beginning of the game for us, but then we end up settling in. Let's try to put it together from beginning to end, the Eagles Nation. Let's try to put it together from beginning to end. Like I said, man, the Philadelphia Eagles acquired Julio Jones. Magical, 1,009 people in the building, 348. This is breaking news with the bullies. Shout out to y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all one more time, because I'm getting the emails. I'm looking at them on my phone. Your boy almost fell. I'm looking at them on my phone. I'm getting the emails. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan on running out, but get your ski mask Howie, man. Get your ski mask Howie. When I made this shirt, I knew that it was going to be a staple in the storefront because Howie is him. My guy Knight Rider, he said, yo, LB, I watched the game again, and I appreciate Jalen taking this loss on the chin, but real talk, I counted 7 miscues that others squandered. You talking about drop passes and things of that nature? Yeah, yeah. You know what, man? I watched it again, man. I don't even want to watch it again because Brian Johnson changed up how he was calling the game. You know what I mean? Brian Johnson changed up how he was calling the game. I like that Eagle Chat. I appreciate you, man. My girl bought this for me. Nice joint. Nice. Real nice chair. I love it. Dak got sacked 4 times. Offensive line is trash. Facts. Dude, our secondary was fine this week and last week. Stop the cap. Who said that? Who said the secondary wasn't fine? I said it's about time we start seeing what was really good. Put us against some top flying guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be around Shane. Put us against some top flying guys. Love your content, man. See y'all in 2 weeks. You already know, man. See y'all in 2 weeks when we try to complete that sweep on the Redskins. I should be in the building for that as well. I mean, on the Commanders. Thanks for your service, LB. Salute. You already know, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to the guys. Eagles gave the Jets that game. The Jets beat us. We ain't give nobody nothing. The Jets came and took it. The Jets took it. We didn't want it. I think I'm going to wear this one to the gym today. You know what I'm saying? I think Jalen Hurts and them boys going to turn up. I'm wearing this to the gym today. You know what I'm saying? Big print champs. The job's not done. You know what I'm saying? To get down to lay down tees, they done. You know what I mean? They ain't we ain't getting them printed yet. I'm about to start taking pre-orders from them. But the Ski Mask Howie, I'm looking at my phone right now, man. The Ski Mask Howie shirt is going bonkers. I'm seeing every single sale. Make sure y'all get over there, man. Use code BULLY10 at checkout. Y'all be forgetting I'm saving y'all money. You know what I'm saying? Coaching fell, does 14-12. We should have ran. I agree with that. We definitely should have ran. Dak owns no championships, though. I mean, he's not a champion. Where can I get the Ski Mask Howie shirt? The link is in my description. It's going to say Lord Brunson merch. It's going to direct you to my storefront at the Print Champs. Make sure you get it, man. Each shirt is made to order. These shirts are not just sitting around. As soon as you click order, the Print Champs start printing your own personalized shirt. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Made just for you. You know what I'm saying? Every joint is a one-of-one thick cotton, bro. I don't do no cotton that shrink. I don't do none of that. This thick, man. This thick cotton. You know what I mean? This ain't no print. This like, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to describe this. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to describe this. It's definitely hard to describe. And the design, shout out my guy Jesse Wines, man. My guy Jesse Wines with the old Master P inspired cover, Ski Mask Howie. Yes, sir. I was the first one calling him that. You know what I'm getting? My guy Mike, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, bro. Furman Figueroa, thank you for the super chat. Big bro, would you go after Henry for the red zone? Listen, man, we trying to win. We trying to win, bro. We trying to win. I'm going after whatever. Whatever it takes to get the dub. We're trying to win. Jalen just got to get locked in. Now, his numbers are basically the same, except besides the interceptions from where he was at last year. Jalen got to get locked in. I'm looking for Jalen to just lock in. You know what I mean? He's real close to locking into a level we haven't seen as far as throwing the ball. He close. He got the green. Listen, he got the green light, and I love the way he's playing. He's not playing scared. A lot of them interceptions, he was giving this guy a chance. That's what you do when you got these kind of wide receivers. Though I'm not worried about interceptions. The Cowboys fans are worried about interceptions because Dak got dragged. I'm not worried about interceptions, bro. I'm worried about wins and losses. I don't give a damn if you end up throwing 20 interceptions this year. Keep throwing the ball. You see A.J. Brown's stats, we throwing the ball, bro. And that's what happens when you throw the ball sometimes. You get picked off. That's what happens when you take chances. That's what happened. Keep throwing the ball. I'm not mad at it, bro. I'm not mad at who eat or who get opportunity. Keep spreading it around. Keep throwing the ball. You know what I mean? Why every time we get in the red zone, they take Swift out? It pisses me off. I don't understand it either, bro. I think for somewhere in their mind, they think Kenneth Gainwell is a better, workhorse or workload guy than DeAndre Swift, but that just don't even make sense. It don't make sense at all, man. It definitely don't make sense at all. You know what I'm saying? It definitely don't make sense at all. I love how Josh Allen throws like 3 or 4 picks a year and people say he's a gunslinger. I mean, listen, Jalen Hurts slinging the ball. You got to be a gunslinger with this type of supporting cast, though, man. Can we agree on that? You got to be a gunslinger when you're supporting cast like this. You can't be gun shy with these guys. We're not scared to throw the ball. We ain't scared to throw the ball. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. We're really not getting the ball around Smitty and ain't looking happy or the same. We're really not getting the ball around. Smitty ain't looking. Listen, just because he's not looking happy don't mean we're not getting the ball around. The Eagles had 3 different guys with 100 yards receiving in the same game. A tight end and both of our star wide receivers got that this year. Smitty dropping passes. That's why he's not looking happy. Smitty would have had a decent day had he caught those 2 drops. You talking about some chunk plays right there. He would have been close to 100 yards had he caught them. You know what I'm saying? A decent day. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Smitty had 11 targets. 11 targets. What are you talking about? We're not spreading the ball around. We're doing all we can. Look at the target count. Jalen Hurts threw the ball 40 times. That thing was distributed evenly. It was distributed evenly. So we're not running with that. Whatever Buffalo did to Miami 2 weeks ago, we got to copy that formula. I was about to look at that tape today. If Smitty catch both passes, he would have had $110 exactly. You know what I mean? Exactly. But you know, listen, we can't cry over spilt milk. We got to handle our business. You know what I mean? And I'm interested to see how this thing is integrated, man. So this is what I want y'all to do, man. I want y'all to tap in with Print Champs. Get your merchandise, man. I don't want y'all to be left out. I got some hoodies coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all stay safe. I'm going to dive into some of this tape. That's why I'm in the lab right now. But I definitely had to get this breaking news out of the Philadelphia Eagles signing Julio Jones. I wanted to talk to the bullies first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 people in the building, man. You got to start finding these people who can hit play and who start finding them. Start finding these people who can hit play and have a stack in the building. I don't understand it, man. Listen, the power's in the community. Y'all know I've been doing this for years, man. We're going to continue to do this at a very, very high clip. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm about to put a video out on the Super Friends channel as well today. You know what I mean? Talking about this weekend NFC East. You know, we just grinding, man. So listen, I love y'all. Be safe, be productive. Julio Jones is a Philadelphia Eagle. Let's focus on these Dolphins and let's get this big, big win in these beautiful Kelly Greens. Yes, sir.